Hey, what's going on guys? Xuen here. So today I'm going to be talking about my trip to MFF and my personal experiences with it. And as well, in this video, I'm going to be talking about some little tips and tricks that I learned for if you guys want to go to your very first convention, or if you guys have never been to a convention and you're planning on going, I'm going to be talking about some things that you might want to know. So hopefully this video gives you a little bit of insight. Hopefully you enjoy. Again, this is my very first actual fursuit video, so bear with me here. I'm still really new at this, and it's something that I really want to do because I enjoy suiting. It's one of the reasons why I got this suit, was so I could cosplay and go to conventions, and it's actually a lot of fun. So hopefully you guys will bear with me because I'm, again, really new to this. But before we get started, I want to put a little bit of a disclaimer in this video saying that these are not going to be uploaded all the time because I want to do other things. I want to do gaming content. I want to do a whole bunch of other things. I do have some plans because Shisha might come to visit near where I live. If he's able to bring his suit, maybe we'll get some dual fursuit videos. I don't know. But I do want to try to create some content in suit that's not really been done before. So I've been kind of, jolting ideas here and there with my friends saying, hey, a lot of people do these, fursuit vlogs. What should I do differently? But if you guys have an idea of something that you want to see, put it down in the comment section below and I'll be happy to read it. And I really appreciate the support, guys. It means a lot. Last thing I want to say before we get started is if you guys want to join our amazing Discord community, link's going to be down in the description. You can DM me if you have any questions, or you can just say hi and introduce yourself, as well as link your personal stream or your videos that you created on your channel, and they'll get some support. So hope you guys join our awesome family. Hope to see you there. But other than that, let's get started. So again, in this video, I'm going to be discussing my personal experience at MFF, as well as some things that you guys might want to know and might provide you some insights. So yeah. So the first thing that you need to ask yourself before you go to a convention, at least for me, was what did you want to do? Why did you want to go? Because conventions are very expensive between, traveling and hotel expenses as well as food. Prices can get up there, especially during convention times because hotels like to jack up the prices a lot. Like, for example, BlizzCon rooms can go from being, the hotel near BlizzCon can go from being $300 a night to $1,500 a night. So the first thing that I would suggest, and something that definitely helped me for my first convention, was meeting new people and being able to room with them. Xuen, which you will see around the stream, was very gracious and very kind enough to drive 12 hours to my house and then drive 12 hours to the convention the next day. Now, again, some people aren't that nice, but, we all got to share a room together. I shared a room with Xuen's friend Skipper Otter, and we all got along and we had a good time. Even though sometimes I slept in and Xuen waited for me and Skipper just went off to do his own thing, we still got to share the room together and it all worked out. So that happened. When I was at MFF, I also ran into people like Sonic Fox. I ran into Royalty. There's obviously going to be some pictures over here. But I ran into Sonic Fox, I ran into Royalty. Sonic Fox, he is, if you guys don't know who he is a furry, but he is a professional gamer. He's the EVO champion. He won EVO. It's a huge fighting game tournament. He plays a lot of Injustice. He's a really fun streamer to watch. And I ran into him in the queue for getting badges, as well as I ran into Royalty, and she did my profile picture. So, on the topic of the sponsorship badges that I talked about earlier, it's actually something that I wanted to talk about because it's pretty important if you decide to go to big conventions. I decided to be a sponsor this year because I was told that the queue lines to get a badge are insanely long, which they really, really were. They were insanely long. There's middle of the day, there was never a moment where you wouldn't see a queue line just going around the main hotel area. And that line was several hours long. And if you guys are curious about the type of badge that I was talking about, they're the badges that allow you to get into areas like the dealer's den where you can buy art, like, you know, that poster that I have on my wall, or just hanging on the curtains, not my wall, but, or going into places like the dance area. So, since I was a sponsor, I was able to check in a day early on Thursday, and I hardly had to wait. I was in a 10-minute line, rather than a 3-hour line. And actually, the queue is where I found Sonic Fox. So you'll probably, in that picture before, I'll probably show it again if I remember, you can see the queue, and it's really, really, really long. So if you guys decide to become a sponsor, yes, it's a little bit expensive, but it's definitely worth the money in my opinion. You get to do a lot more. You don't have to wait in a queue forever and ever and ever and ever. But yeah, that's something that I would highly suggest doing if you decide to go to a con. Really, the last thing I wanted to talk about was just something that is known, but a lot of people still might not know it. If you watch a lot of other videos talking about conventions and, you know, what you need, people are right when they say that you do not need a fursuit to enjoy a convention. Actually, if you guys remember or following my Twitter, I didn't have my fursuit for the first few days of the convention. I was actually freaking out because I've never had anything sent to a hotel before. And if you guys don't know, this is not supposed to be a partial, it's actually supposed to be a full suit. The bodysuit is still being made. These aren't going to be the original paws, or hand paws, because I ordered 5 fingers. But Eris was very kind, and she busted her ass trying to get at least a partial done for the convention, because I really wanted a suit, because I've been waiting for this suit for over 2 years now. And again, it's been a long time coming, and it's something that I really wanted to do, because I ordered a suit, and I actually wanted my first convention to be in suit. So I didn't go to last year's MFF, even though I really wanted to, because we couldn't get the blue. And again, this isn't the original blue, but I actually ended up liking it a lot, so I decided to stick with it. Although, my actual Sona is still a little bit lighter blue than this. Anyway, I remember freaking out because she wasn't messaging anyone in Telegram. She was really quiet, and I was like, I need a tracking number, please. Just give me a tracking number, that way I can know when it's coming, because I didn't want it to come on the last day, but at the same time, I was freaking out because I've never had anything shipped to a hotel before. But everything worked out in the end. It was a lot of fun, and when I wasn't in suit, I actually got to enjoy a lot of the con, and I was actually able to meet a lot more people when I was out of suit. And the reason for that is because I didn't have such a narrow field of view. Now, going to conventions, I will say that it is important to at least have one person with you that you know. Try not to go to these conventions by yourself. You know, just doing some closing thoughts here before I end the video, because I'm constantly out of breath. It's been a long day, okay? Just bear with me, but I will say that it is very important for not only for you to meet new people at a convention and just put yourself out there. It's really, really important and definitely helpful, and will definitely give you a better experience at a convention. So just meet new people and try not to go by yourself. It's really, really good, especially if the person that you're with is a lot better at going and introducing themselves, because you're usually with that other person. So yeah, you know, try to go with someone. Again, we were very friendly and very open-minded. So yeah, again, this is gonna be kind of my first video. I know that it's probably not that good because I've never done anything like this before, but I hope to get better at it. So let me know what you guys think. Hopefully I see you in our Discord server, and other than that, I will see you in the next video. If you guys have an idea for a guide for, like, you know, Final Fantasy or World of Warcraft, just let me know. Drop in the description below. Charity stream coming soon. I have no idea when that soon will be, but we're working on it. My guess it'll be sometime in January, February maybe. I'm gonna get Census involved, as well as Evelyn, and a few more other people. And if you guys want, are streamers or content creators, and you want to, give me a second, join in on that as well, you're more than welcome to, because I am going to try to get an actual link to, you know, donate to and all that stuff. So it's a lot of research. Never done anything like that before, so we're gonna see how it goes. But again, longest outro ever as usual. Hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day. Thank you guys for hearing me rambling. Hopefully this video gave you some insight if you want to go to a convention of yourself. Again, some people like big conventions, some people like small conventions. It doesn't really matter. But, you know, whatever floats your boat. Again, hope you guys have a wonderful rest of your day, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.